You know how, whenever you want to sleep, you first, pretend to be asleep, right? Like, you don't, automatically sleep right away. You just, you kind of act like you're sleeping first, and like you just close your eyes and, you know, kind of wait for your body to fall asleep, I guess. And, you know, I think that this principle is actually the way to, to kind of be successful and to have, you know, um, permanent changes in yourself, okay? Because, you know, just put things into context real quick. I grew up like, I grew up as a fat kid, okay? Like, I was, I was fat and, I was lazy. I was a couch potato. Um, I played video games a lot and I was gooning a lot, and I wasn't really doing this whole self-improvement thing yet, okay? And you know yeah, I was like, I was none of the things that I am today. But you know the thing that made me kind of change and switch, like, my mindset, I guess, is literally just pretending and acting like, I wasn't fat, I wasn't a gooner, and I wasn't some lazy bum, okay? And maybe I was lying to myself because I was fat and I was a loser and I was a lazy bum, and you know I was all of those things. But I had to I had to be delusional, and I had to pretend to make, to make changes. You know what I mean? Like, I guess if you're in that kind of situation too, and you really want to make changes, I guess the key to making changes and the key to your success, I guess, is just pretending and putting on a facade first, okay? Because, like, if you put on a facade long enough, just like, when you pretend to be asleep long enough, you'll eventually fall asleep, okay? If I pretend to, be this, disciplined, this, you know, purposeful person who's constantly going to the gym, who's constantly grinding at, his thing and whatever, okay? If I first pretend to be that, okay, I will eventually become that thing long enough if I just keep pretending that I'm that thing, okay? Just like how it is, when you sleep, when you try to sleep, okay? You act like you're sleeping, and you eventually, it might take what, 20 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, but eventually you'll fall asleep, okay? So, you know, don't mind how long it'll take, but just trust me on this and just pretend first, okay? Pretend that, you're a confident, pretend that you're a confident person. Pretend that you're, you're jacked. Pretend that you're, good looking. Pretend that you're an articulate person. Pretend that you're smart, whatever, okay? Pretend first, pretend. And if you pretend long enough, you'll eventually become whatever you're pretending to be, okay? So pretend to be sleeping and you'll fall asleep, you know what I mean? Yeah, if you like this video, like and subscribe. If you do not like and subscribe, I'll make this short and quick. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.